I'm SoCal Honey Badger, and that was my intro.
So first of all, first impressions. All right, let's pause this shit. Can we rewind this back to like the actual shit we want to see, right? Let's rewind this to the fucking Mortal Kombat shit, all right? We can actually do this shit properly. Here, shut the fuck up and pause it for a second. All right, initial impressions, okay? Initial impressions is it looks a lot like MK11, okay? It looks like MK11, but with a lot of the things that, as a player of MK11, right? As a player of MK11, it addressed a lot of my concerns, right? It addresses my concerns. Here, I'm going to play this, and as we go through the trailer, right? As we go through the trailer, you'll see what I'm talking about where I say that it addresses a lot of my concerns. Because there was a lot of like minutia that I caught that I don't know if you guys caught. So let's try to do a deep dive. I'm going to go slow-mo piece by piece, right? So, okay, whatever. This is like the story shit, right? Okay, here's some actual fighting. So we get, you know, he's got the fake hat. I like that it's modern times, right? It's modern times Kung Lao. Damn, get him. It's the same fucking actors, too. Look, okay, all right, bam. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this combo, right? Let's look at this shit. Let's just get it. Okay, so these are the intros. So already the intro animations are pretty fucking, like, they're a lot more, there's a lot more going on in the intros. So in MK9, they started with the intros, and then they got a little bit more intricate in MKX, and then in MK11, they added dialogue. Or, yeah, they actually added it in Injustice 2. But in MK11, they added dialogue, and it was like random, whatever, you know, what have you. Oh, no, they actually had the dialogue in X, right? Yeah, because Kung Lao, he was like, I have no quarrel with you, right? And then Reptile's like, I'm going to eat your face. I now have a quarrel with you, right? So they started the dialogue. I think that that's really cool that they've made, like, they actually have, like, a choreographed thing of, like, oh, shit. Like, they kind of start the fight before the fight. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so here's, like, our first, like, instance of, like, actual action. So let's go into it. Right, round one fight. There we go. Boom, boom. So we have the same, okay, look at that. Right there, right? So we have the same neutral duck grab. That I noticed that right away, right? And that's the first thing. It looks like they're building upon the base of MK11. That's that. So as soon as I saw that string out of Sub-Zero, that's when I got super excited because I'm a big fan of MK11, right? Like, right? You are only here because I made content for MK11. So seeing that it's like an expanded MK11, just with the way that string operated, the way the graphics worked, and how after he got that knockdown, he dashed in on Oki, went for a grab, neutral. God, dude, how many times that fucking happens to you, right? How many times you're playing Mortal Kombat and literally this, dash in, grab, nope, neutral jump, bam. Okay, so that looked like it meter burned, right? That looked like a meter burn, so it looks like we're going to have amplified combos, boom, boom. Look, okay, he did a little choop, right? He did a string and then a little choop into the fucking launch. He launched and then he canceled it with a dash kick, right? A dive kick. Dude, they brought that back. Dive kick cancel, right? That shit looks sick. So he did a string into a fucking up kick and it used meter. It made a little swoosh, right? Meter, or he used an amplified meter burn. There's no meter on screen, but it made an effect to do the up kick swoosh for the launch. And then while he was up there, he did an air chain. Air chains are back, right? So it looks like MK11 with fucking air chains. Watch, let's get back to it. It's going to be hard to rewind this shit like this, right? But like, so boom, there's a regular string. That looks like an MK11 string. Boom, boom. All right. Oh no, that was an interactable. That was an interactable. Yeah, he stepped onto the fucking background, right? He stepped into the background. Here, watch. That's an interactable. Boom, boom. Right there. He steps into a background, cancels, right? No, he stepped into the background and that was the amplified up kick. Okay, so the interactable, right? That was the launch, okay? And then he does it like a jump one into dive kick cancel, right? That's some MK11 shit. When I saw that, I was like, dude, this just looks like a crisper, cleaner more fluidly animated MK11, right? Because that's my fucking combo. NetherRealm probably put that shit in first because they're like, yo, put Kung Lao in there so that bitch-ass honey badger will have an orgasm and we can sell another copy, right? I love you, NetherRealm. Thank you for that, right? Let me get this dive combo, right? Boom. Catches him with a standing 2-1, I'm assuming, right? Looks like a 2-1. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, okay, that looks like a special move, right? He did a string, like boom, boom, and then it looked like he jittered into that. That's like a cancel animation, right? It looked like he canceled into that. I don't know if that's a string, but it looked like he canceled into it. And then we get the hard knockdown. So, like, yeah, that's how Kung Lao's gonna end his combos, right? You're gonna fucking do that shit and then fucking cancel into that special move. Get the fucking, like, I bet you could fucking amplify that shit for a restand or use it. Dude, with the cameo system, right? During all of this shit, dude, how dumb is that gonna be, right? You fucking do this combo. What the fuck? I did not want to go that far. Where the fuck are we going, right? You look at this combo, right? Look at this shit. Boom, right? Boom, boom. Right here. Call your fucking homie, right? Call in the fucking cameo. And then he finishes this animation. Boom. But like you can have a cameo that can have a catch move. Like Liu Kang, a cameo with a flying kick. Boom. And that flying kick hits on full screen so you don't get the hard knockdown. You keep your... Dude, you could juggle that shit in the corner. Right? Because he launches him and gets a fucking air spin before the guy ground splats. Right? You're not going to get this kind of high level breakdown on fucking, what is it, Super's channel. Right? You're not going to get this kind of breakdown on the other Mortal Kombat channels. Right? But so you see, you could sit there. I'm already like playing with the game right now. Right? I'll call it an assist that it either do a catch state or an assist that'll put him in a juggle state, especially if I have corner positioning, right? Boom, launch, flying kick, bam, juggles into flying kick. I could jump in for like, you know, to cover ground, do an instant air dive kick, because if it acts like MK11, right? Do a triangle jump, catch him in the corner, relaunch into spin. Dude, I'm already ready. Get my combo videos ready. Get the comp. This is what you came here for, right? Y'all came here like, yo, I can't wait to see Badger like fucking sit here and fucking workshop combos with this shit. Y'all like, I can't wait for Badger to workshop combos. We workshopping combos. I told you, I'm gonna watch this like 1,000 fucking times. 1,000 times, right? Nice. Okay, so did we spend bar for that? Let me see if we had an animation for it. Let's see if there's an animation, right? Let's rewind that a bit. Oh no, this is the wrong direction. Okay, so remember, that's an amplify off of a interactable. Boom. Finish it with a special move. Okay, no. Ice Ball is meterless. Hold on, is that metered? Dude, slow down. I'm trying to, like, fucking do the shit. Okay? There. Chill out for a minute, right? So Ice Ball's meterless. There's a launcher. Meterless launchers. Oh! Oh! Oh, did you see that? Oh, did you see it? Oh, please be universal. Please be universal, NetherRealm. See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. This is what I'm talking about. This is the shit, right? We got Ice Ball capture state. Jump in, dial into a launch. Looks like a string. Boom. There it was. Neutral jump punch in the game confirmed. And that's not Scorpion, right? That's Scrub-Zero. So it's not a Scorpion only move. It may be a Sub-Zero only move, but neutral jump punch is confirmed. That right there is proof, right? So in Mortal Kombat 9 and X, they took it out in 11 because that game was for babies, right? But in 9 and X, if you did a straight up jump and punch, you would slam them on the ground and it would bounce them back up for a full fucking meterless combo. That was dope because what it did was it gave everybody the opportunity to extend their combo for free, right? It was balanced in a way. Some people have better ones than others, but it didn't matter if yours was good or bad. You always had at least one way. If you could get a launch and get up there and neutral jump punch, then you could at least always get one more extension, right? Every character could get some sort of extension as long as you got that neutral jump punch. And a lot of characters relied on neutral jump punch as their like anti-air. Like as a Kung Jin, there's times where you just fucking walk up, neutral jump punch, neutral jump punch, neutral jump punch, walk forward, neutral jump punch. You just controlled space with his fucking stick because Kung Jin was fucking dumb, right? He was dumb as fuck, but that was the strategy, right? Because if he got that neutral jump punch, that was an instant combo launcher, and then you could just launch with meter from there. So that being back, Means that this is going to be a very, very, like, combo videos are going to be real with this game. Combo videos will be real with Mortal Kombat 1. Like, I already know we about to be in the lab. We about to get porky, son. We about to get porky. Let's finish the rest of this combo. Let's see what the rest of this gotta go. All right, we got to slide into an amplify, into a special move. I like that I don't know, was that an amplify? It looked like it was like a follow-up, right? Whatever. I don't feel like rewinding that again. We'll wait till this gets reposted on YouTube, right? There are other champions. Okay, Yanni Cage. Dude, Kenshi looks so sick. Can we just say that Kenshi looks so fucking sick? Can we just put that in there? Look, boom. Okay, slide in. There's a launch. Okay, that would look like a meterless launch. Meterless launch, and then we can cancel it into like a double fucking fatality or a double crushing blow. I guess fatal blows are going to be like that, right? Fatal blows are going to be tag team moves with your homie, which is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I love the changing. Okay, pause it. Here we go. I love the changing of the camera angles during the grabs. I think that's really fucking cool, right? It makes it feel more cinematic how when he does the grab and he does the move, and then before finishing it zooms in and he does a sweep and then fucking slams you behind. It makes the fucking moves look... Dude, we're going to be watching these animations a lot. All right, now I'm in it for the long haul. I'm committed to this game. I'm already sold. I already like it. We're going to be doing this shit a lot. I'm going to be looking at this shit a lot. So I like that they've kind of added some flash and some panache to like the normal animations, because grabs and shit, you're gonna be looking at that shit a lot, right? Okay, what do we got? Boom. Okay, Dick into restand, right? Dick into restand, and then we go into story. I like that they got the actor from Mortal Kombat 11 back. I like that he's back. Okay, boom. There's a launch. I like that. See? And then an amplify. Look! See? That's the kind of shit I'm talking about you could do. And, right? You saw that he did the back break, but like later in the trailer, they do multiple moves with the same fucking cameo. So it's almost like having a second main, right? Like if I was a fucking main character, like if I had a character... I would be totally, like if I were a Kano main or a Jax main, I would be totally cool with the cameo system, because it's like the moves that they're iconic, right? The back break and the Kano ball, those are the moves that you play those characters for anyways, right? And that's what you're going to have access to, pretty much all of those, right? Okay, so there we go. We got a little bit of tampon lanyard action. He's summoning here. I'm going to turn this volume up, right? Boom, air grab. Oh, I love that. I fucking love that. Okay, boom. He got a launch there. We got metered. Okay, it looks like we have metered and meterless launchers. Metered and meterless launchers, it looks like. And interactable launchers. Look at Raiden. Look at that. Look, okay, that doesn't launch. Boom. Sonya gets a launch. Okay, that's going to be on meter. We can call multiple. Okay, so, all right. I believe the way they're going to balance that is that you have your meter of assists, but, like, I bet they're going to do it like CVS 1, right? So CVS 1, you had the ratio system. CVS 1 is Capcom versus SNK 1. For those of you that don't play enough fucking fighting games, I know the Mortal Kombat community is very, y'all are like fucking agoraphobic or some shit, right? Y'all don't play nothing else but Mortal Kombat. But there's other games out there. One of them, Capcom versus SNK 1. So you could pick your team, but they also had a ratio mechanic, right? So you could pick your team, but you could also pick how many characters you want, and the less characters you add, the more powerful they are. Right, so you could have 1, 2, or 3 characters on your team, but if you had 2 characters, right, they had less health, right? Or you had 2 characters, but like those 2 characters had more health, right? And then if you had 1 character, he had like way more health. He had triple the health and did triple the damage. So it's like, you know, with 3 characters, they were the regular 3 characters, and then 2 characters, they like do more health and more damage, and so on and so forth. So you could kind of pick that. So it looks like they're going to have something like that here where you can have multiple cameos, and I imagine they're going to balance it like that, right? So if you have Kano and Sonya, maybe you can't use them as frequently, or maybe they do less damage, or maybe the cooldown is longer. It's going to be interesting to see how they do that, but we're going to be able to get, yo, dude, we're going to get, bro, we're going to get some fucking Marvel versus Capcom combos, right? We're going to have some Marvel 3 looking shit where you're going to like launch, air combo with Sonya, ground bounce, relaunch with Kano, finish the combo, right? That's literally what they did here. That's literally what we got, right? Marvel versus Capcom. Boom, we got the launch with Sonya. Boom, into the Kano. Oh, no. I was mistaken. That's the breaker. Oh, well then forget everything I said about SNK and all that shit. So your assist, your cameo is your breaker, right? Because Kenshi, right, he grabbed, did the side swap, canceled into cameo, right? Sonya comes in, so you can cameo off of grabs. That's big. Holy shit, that's big. That's a big, dude, you could launch and extend off of grabs and that shit was meterless. It just used his cameo. I mean, the cameo has its own meter. But you could use your cameo to combo off of a grab, right? And then he got the launch, went in for the combo, and then Kano did the break. So that's probably how breakers are going to work, is if you don't have your cameo, if your cameo is on cooldown, or maybe the break is a specific move, right? Maybe it's like you have to have that move equipped. Like maybe you can change up the cameo characters and have different moves, right? And then break would be one of those moves. I don't know how customizable they are, but it does look like the breaker is that was Kano that broke, right? Okay, and then we're getting zone. We got teleport. That was sick. Okay, so it looks like we're probably going to have like an offensive defensive meter situation, right? Or maybe it's like I said, you just have a bar and you can use it as much as you want. And when the bar runs out, you have to wait for it to refill. That's how it looks, right? The way the meters and shit during Ed Boon's little talk, it looked like it was like a health bar, right? And it just started full, and as you used it, it would go away, and then if it's empty, you have to wait for it to recharge. Maybe you have to do stuff to recharge it. But it looks like, you know, you can use a breaker and then use your cameo right after to extend. So even though they're the same mechanic, one doesn't remove the other. It's not like MKX where if you used your breaker, you had no meter, right? Like that was like what kind of hurt MKX really in the balance was if you didn't have meterless damage, then you were fucked. Because if you had to use meter for damage or anything more than one bar, then you were fucked because you needed 2 bars to break. So seeing that they're separated here, it looks like they're keeping that design decision, but they're doing it different than they did with 11. All right, let's go. Let's move on. All right, we got a launch. Boom, boom. Into an air move. Into a relaunch. Okay. So he did the fucking launch, and he amplified it to get a relaunch, and then Kano comes out and does the fatal blow move. So it looks like the fatal blows are going to be tied to your cameo, right? Like you're going to do something in the fatal blow. Your cameo is going to do like their first animation, and then you're going to tag in and do yours, right? Oh no, that's a brutality. I bet you that's a brutality. I bet you that. I bet, right? Bet that's a brutality. If brutalities are going to be like fatalities like that, or if you could just combo into fatalities, that's going to be fucking sick. That's going to be tight, dude, because they just comboed right into what looked like a fatal blow, and then Raiden shoots a hole in your fucking gut. So, yeah, I'm assuming that he's not going to continue after that. That looked pretty fatality-ish to me, right? Well, let me see what Chad is saying. Is Kid Thunder? You like it? You guys are liking it, right? Awesome. So anyways... Okay, so that's changing Melina's lore, right? Like, that she's diseased. Is she diseased or is she a mutant, right? So, like, she's, like, trying to keep her fucking Tarkatan at bay? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with that, but I bet you Baraka's gonna be a cameo. I bet you Baraka's a cameo and, like, not playable, but... I don't know, as a fan of Baraka, I'm cool with him being a cameo. Like, he has a presence, and it looks like cameos are going to be pretty in-depth.
I only want what's best for you. Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Dang, she still thinks she's the Khan, right? I like that. So we got air strings, right? We got air strings, side swap teleport. She can combo into the cameo. Relaunch. Oh, okay. I bet she could side or restand. So that's it looks like Melina's and Katana are gonna play similar to MK11, right? Katana uses those fans to keep you juggled and then dash in and continue the combo. Melina has weird side swappy shenanigans, right? And then she could I'm assuming that ending string is like her string in MK11, like you can finish it, or you can side swap it, or you can amplify it for like a restand. I'm imagining there's a lot of routes you could probably get off of that, similar to MK11. And that's kind of to me, that seems to be the theme of this game, is like all the shit from MK11 that you liked, just like plus fucking infinity, right? Plus fucking infinity. All right, hold on. We got to jump one into, okay, we got raiding diagonals. Like, I like that. Liu Kang has the fucking ground fireball. I don't know what that is. Just a grab? Like, what's the point of that? Cameo into grab, right? I like this. I like it. The fucking fatal blows are like tag team affairs, right? Is there gonna be a bonus to playing as a character that's a cameo or a character that's a full character, right? Like, is there gonna be an advantage to that? But you see, the cameos have fatals. They have fatalities. So I bet you the cameos will have their own, like, fatalities as well. Look, that looks like a fatality, right? That looks like a fatality. So, like, yeah, man, dude, there's so much. My final initial impression, right, of what we've seen thus far, of just that right there, is that it looks like they're taking a lot of the things that we loved about MK11, plus some of the old things from MK9 and 10 that we missed, like the neutral jump punch, the more extended combos, meterless launchers. So it's like MK11 was training wheels, and MK12 is like the two-wheeler. Like here, right? So MKX was very, very deep, very technical, high like execution barriers on like half of the characters with run cancels and shit, right? MK9 and 10 were like fucking master's degree in fucking Mortal Kombat fighting games. And then MK11 was more like, all right, man, this is more like a high school diploma, right? This is the high school diploma of fighting games, and it looks like Mortal Kombat 1 is like, okay, now we're going to go back into like college, right? It doesn't look as bonkers yet as MK9 and 10, right? Doesn't look as bonkers yet, but we haven't fucked with it. We could break this game and make it just as stupid as those games, right? Who knows what we're going to come up with. But so far, it looks like a lot more deeper and a lot more complicated than MK11, while still keeping some of the toned downness of MK11. It seems like it built upon the training wheels of 11, right? Rather than making a whole wild and crazy new game, they just took the game that everyone likes and they said, okay, we're going to build this and grow on it, which is big. This is actually big, okay? Because that means that legacy skill counts. Mortal Kombat, for the longest time, has had a problem with legacy skill, right? If you played MK9, it didn't really matter like going into MK10 or Injustice, right? If you played MK9, your skills didn't really transfer to Injustice. You're from Injustice to MKX, your skills didn't really transfer from X to, from just X to, not even skipping and not thinking about Injustice, right? Just going Mortal Kombat X to Mortal Kombat 11. Like even just that, like your skills didn't really transfer over. Like the game, like the timing on the dial combos, the timing on movement, everything was just very different on top of new characters with new movesets, with new mechanics. It's not like Tekken where Brian Fury kind of plays like Brian Fury always has, right? You got Magic 4, you got Forward 4-2 Whiff Punish, you got fucking Taunt Jet Upper, right? It's Brian Fury. He's the same character. They'll add or remove a move here or two here or there, but he's pretty much the same. Whereas Mortal Kombat, the characters are always wildly different. In this game, it looks like they're keeping it very, very similar to MK11 so that maybe your character experience doesn't transfer over, but your general Mortal Kombat experience, right? To go from X to 11 was very jarring. People that liked X did not like 11 because it was very different, right? And so that's why you have that split between 10 and 11, is that like people just didn't come back. It looks like that's going to be kind of alleviated. I don't know that people who liked MK9 or X will come back, but people who liked MK11 will. This game looks like it's absolutely like catering to the MK11 crowd. It's looking like it's doubling down on everything that MK11 offered and then just giving us more of that. So like my final thought just off this right here is like, I am so grateful, NetherRealm. This is literally the fucking like, this is literally the game I was like praying for, right? Like Hopefully my Mortal Kombat 11ness can carry over. Hopefully it looks cool. Hopefully I enjoy it. Well, like the fact that they came out and said it's Mortal Kombat 11, but there's more of it. That was everything I needed to see. This trailer delivered everything I wanted to see as far as gameplay goes, right? As far as gameplay goes, this trailer delivered it all. It delivered everything I wanted to see out of a new Mortal Kombat game, and it made me hype because, again, I'm a fan of MK11. That's my game. That's my bread and butter. I enjoy it. I'm not a shill, dude. NetherRealm doesn't give me any fucking money. I've never gotten a thing from NetherRealm other than enjoyment of these games. But, you know, so my commitment to MK11 was genuine. I loved that game. I fucking still love it, right? I don't like playing it at a high level because, like, fuck Cabal and Jackie and all that shit. But, like, removing those characters, it's one of the most funnest games I've ever played. And so seeing that they've taken that, and it looks like there's, you know, it's going to be rebalanced. So maybe the shit that was irritating to fight in the previous game won't be there. But I'm expecting more bullshit, dude. I'm expecting wilder shit. I'm expecting this game to be even more dumb than MK11. Like, it's gonna be psychotic, right? Let me see. Let me catch up with chat. Let's see. I said they polish up these graphics and make it flow a little smoother. It looked like it flowed nice to me. It looked like it. This is a 720 stream. Yeah, my quality sucks, dude. My equipment is shit. I got new equipment, but it was like used equipment, except for some of this, like this headsets are brand new. But most of my equipment was like hand-me-down. So, like, yeah, my computer and shit. I'm sorry, the stream is bad. I wish I could have like HD fucking quality shit, man. But we're going to make do with what we do. My thing is, when I upgrade my equipment, I have no problems going back and re-recording all of my tutorials and guides in a higher quality. So that way it just looks better, you know? Because if, like, that's the guide that defines my channel. Let's see. Boone said cameo is different based on the direction you input. Yeah, it seems like you're going to press the cameo button and then, like, up, down, left, or right to get different ones. Defensive cameo takes away getting punished for someone breaking your combo, because it returns them to neutral. Yeah, the breaker looks like it's the breaker from MKX. That remains to be seen if that's a good thing. So a lot of people are probably excited that it's just breakers, but MKX had its own problems. Okay, MKX had, like, the breaker system had its own problem. So, for example, like, so in MK11, MK11's breaker was an answer to a problem MKX had that made the game really, really turtly and boring. And MK11 kind of alleviated that, but people didn't like the breakaway the way it was. So the problem with breaker in MKX is when you got a hit, if they broke on the first hit, you got no damage. So it became hard to make comebacks. And basically, if they had breaker, you had to make two guesses, right? You had to open them up to get the hit, get them to spend the bar, and then you had to open them up again. And if you were trying to make a comeback, it made matches very, very one-sided and lopsided because you had to open them up twice. That's just the way, that's just the meat and potatoes of it. It didn't matter if you got the hit, you had to get the hit twice. And if they're already kicking your ass, like, comebacks just didn't really happen in X as often as you would want them to, right? So that was the problem with breaker. So they removed that in 11 and made it to where you could get a hit, right? You could at least get an uppercut. So if they were about to die, the hype moment wasn't denied, right? If they were on their last hit and you fucking got that hit, they can't just breaker to save themselves, right? You could still uppercut and fucking kill them anyways. And then if you had an armor break, you could really punish them for using the breaker early in the match. So it remains to be seen where that goes. I'm not going to judge it yet because I don't know how things are going to pan out. With cameos, that changes things a lot, right? So one of the problems with MKX's breakers was like, okay, you couldn't get any guaranteed damage, and then they would break and you would get knocked down at neutral. But like if you were fighting a zoner, then basically you were fucked. Right? I finally got through the zoning. I finally got in. I finally got a touch. Oh, they broke. I got no damage. Now I'm full screen. We're both getting up. It's neutral, but I'm a grappler and it's Kenshi. So I'm fucked. But it looks like you can call your cameos almost at any time, right? So you can play the game to where you can do a combo. You can bait their breakaway. And then when they break away and they try to go back into zoning on wake up, you can call out a cameo. Plus we saw like Melina has the teleport. So you're still going to have teleport shenanigans. Maybe wake-ups will have invincibility again. It looks like they kind of did have that. So I don't know if they'll have the up 3s and the up 2s anymore. I guess flawless block is gone, right? But it looks like you'll have invincibility on wake-up. It really looks like they mixed MK11 with the shit people liked from 9 and 10. Like I can't shake that impression that it's MK11, but like we're going to add neutral jump punch. We're going to add invincible wake-ups. Like those were the things people liked from 9 and 10, right? So I think they're going to have that. It's going to alleviate some of it. But I think with cameos, so if you have invincible wake-ups, that's one way to escape pressure and zoning. But you can use cameos, right? You can sit there and call out, right? So you'll do your wake-up attack, right? Say you get broken away, right? You're a grappler. You get in on Kenshi. He does a breakaway. It sends you full screen. You both wake up. He begins his zoning. He fakes a zone, right? Fakes you out, you do a teleport, tries to bait your teleport on wake up with a block, you call in your cameo to keep you safe, backdash and block yourself, right? And you can basically get up for free and not have to worry about zoning pressure on wake up, and you can do a lot of other stuff as long as you have your cameo active. So it really plays a lot of mind games with your meter and your resources, and it makes a lot of the oppressive shit from MK9 just not really an issue if you have your cameo. Right? If I have my cameo, I'm not really concerned about anything you can do because I can call that fucker in and basically cancel it out and reset us back to neutral or be fucked up and get a launch, right? There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit you can do with this. Let's see. I told everyone that was going to be the case. MK11 brought people in and they will turn it up. Yeah, dude, I'm cool with this. Name a fighting game where the movement doesn't look like that. You got to be able to move and change direction fast. Can't explain it, but I'm serious. Brian is the same since Tekken 3. Right? This game looks like it's doubling down on MK11, X, and 9. No, it looks like it doubled down on MK11 while adding the things from X and 9 that people like. They didn't add Run. I loved Run. I really loved Run. They didn't add that, but they added neutral jump punch, interactables, extending combos. I think that was from MKX, or that might have been from Injustice, right? That might have been an Injustice thing. But interactables, extending combos. No, that was from X. Yeah, they just kind of removed that in 11. Like, it was here and there, but like it was mostly to get armor to escape shit. I'm super optimistic about this, says Elrod. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Yeah, me either. Dude, that shit is sick. The ducking under the grab seems more reactable. No, it doesn't look any more reactable. It looked like the grab. So in the beginning of the trailer, you see Sub-Zero knock down Kung Lao. He dashes in, goes for a grab on wake up. It looks like the exact same grab animation as MK11. It looks like it starts up in 10 frames. It looks the same everything. And it whiffed on a crouching character. So I fucking love that. If you guys want to know MKX's problems, looked to 11 at the start of the gameplay, but upgraded specials and cameo feature. I agree with that take. Yeah, man, I really like what they're doing with the upgraded specials and the cameos. And I like that it's kind of like adding the MKX things that we loved while keeping them somewhat not so broken. Thing I dislike is Groundbreakers. I wish there was guaranteed damage. But see, that's the thing, is there could be guaranteed damage setup. See, Kabbalan, right? Kabbalan actually played MKX at a high level, so he understands the bullshit of what breakers were in MKX and why people didn't like them. Was because, like, dude, you'll be sitting there neck and neck, and it's like they're one hit left, and you're like, dude, they should be dead. I made the read. I made the call out. But nope, they got 2 bars, so I got to do that again. And against a zoner, like, fucking, what was it, the fucking possessed Kenshi? Like, dude, it was hard to get in, right? Or Shinnok. It's hard to fucking with the overhead fucking shit that launches you. Like, it's hard to get in on those characters, and it was tough. Once you got in, you got nothing. You had to do it again. Every time you got a hit, then if they had 2 bars, you had to do whatever it is twice. Let's see. If you guys want to know, okay, visit Rio's podcast from time to time. Yeah, Rio's one of the podcasts that I listen to. We're going to bring back ours, all right? Who wants to be in the podcast? I'm going to bring back our podcast. We're going to do this shit proper, man. We're going to get in there. We're going to get hyped. Let's see. That could be the counterplay to it. We still don't know a whole lot. True. In that case, Kano might have unique moves where he's allowed to break combos. It looks like he has a lot of shit. Can't wait to play. Liu Kang looks mad cool. Tanya is a nightmare. Tanya's a nightmare to make a comeback on. Yeah, Tanya and MKX, like the fireball Tanya with the dash cancel fireballs. That shit, oh my god. Oh, Tanya was so good. with the air sprinkles. She could jump up, air sprinkle away, and then fucking fireball. Fuck, dude, you were not getting in on that shit. You were not. Like, you had to pick Kenshi and do the fucking the overhead shit to knock her out of the sky. MKX, for as unga bunga as that game's reputation, at high level, zoning just really shut that game down. Like, zoning just kind of, like, people played MKX thinking it was like run, cancel, overhead, mix up 50-50s. It was like, and it is, but like, zoning just shut all that shit down. Like, dude, it was just fucking Tanya spam, fucking Kenshi spam, Shinnok spam. You know, let's see. Man, put me in, right? We're gonna get you in. You get in, they break, you're fucked. Tanya builds meter back so quickly. Oh yeah, that's right, because Tanya built meter from fucking spamming special moves, right? She would special, build a meter, and then you would get in, finally get in, break, because that's how Sonic Fox lamed people out, right? Just spam fan. As soon as they got in, break. Fan. As soon as they got in, break. You would never get any damage, and that's how he got perfects on people. You get perfects in tournament. You can't get no damage. As soon as you touch him, break, and then he would get enough. Never amplify the fans until you get the third bar, right? You just fan until you had 2 bars, and then when you got that third bar, then you're like, okay, yeah, amplified fan. But like the zoners gain bars so quick, especially because I think Katana had the instant air fan, right? You could jump and then instant air fan, and it was like super fast, and it counted as a special move, so she like got meter from it, and like, so yeah, like there was a bunch, and then Tanya got double because her little air sprinkle air dash counted as a special move. So right, so Tanya would get a knockdown full screen, she would jump up, do a special move backwards, that gave her meter, throw a fireball, right, that gave her meter, do a special move forward to dash again, throw a fireball, and then because she threw it from over here, it's at a different angle, and then here is at a different angle, and then drop down, and it's like within that exchange, she got a knockdown off of a breaker. You got in, and you hit her, and she knocked you down with a breaker, spent her 2 bars, and now she, before you even got up, she's got the screen full of projectiles and has done 4 special moves worth of fucking meter building, right? And then if one of those fireballs hit, she would just do it again. Get more special move, right? Get more meter. And if you didn't do something and try to walk forward, back dash, jump back, dash, whoop, do it again. By the time you got back in, she had the 2 bars. And it would just loop over and over and over. And that was MKX in a nutshell. That was MKX at a high level, right? You could go watch Evos, right? You could go watch Evos and see, like, that's how Tanya worked, right? That was Tanya's. Let's see. I just remember Sonic Fox was gay. He cool people, though. I've never met Sonic Fox, so I will not speak to the cool people, though. As far as the gay, I'm not sure. I haven't met Sonic Fox. I do know that he likes to talk about his sex life a lot, but I don't pay attention because I don't care. You know? Let's see. Want to know why Scorpion Hellfire was top tier? Yeah, 40%. Vortex is meterless. You always had a breaker. You block. Yeah, but that's the problem with Scorpion. Is Scorpion needed those meter to start those vortexes, right? To get that restand off the grab amplify, right? Like he needed amplify to get those vortexes like really going. So like it kind of or no, actually he didn't, right? He didn't need meter to keep the vortexes going. I'm sorry, I'm wrong about that. The problem with Scorpion was he had to get in. Like that was his problem, and he needed meter to get in. So like Scorpion could get in, but like it was tough. You had to have godlike neutral, because if you did a raw teleport like an idiot, you just got blown up. So like you had to like slowly, you know, it's a lot like MK11, but you also had a run button, so you could just say, fuck it, I got run meter, so I'm just going to do it, right? But if you didn't burn your run meter, you had to like kind of work your way in with Scorpion, and then like once you got in, it was fucking death. Because you would start the vortex, and if they ever tried to escape and get their offense started, you would just break. You know, so yeah, I remember that. Let's see. Let's be real. Did it look like it can still be on PS4? Nah, it didn't look like it was on PS4. It didn't look like it would. It does not look like a PS4 game. It looks like, oh fuck, hold on, I gotta fucking oh, the pain. Oh, ow. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to edit that out when I post this on YouTube, right? Ow. All right. Anyways, Sonic is yeah. I don't care what Sonic Fox does. Everybody seems to give a shit where he puts his dick except me. I'm sorry to disappoint. I don't care where he puts his dick. I'm not putting my dick in there, and I'm not allowing any of that dick to enter me. And so, as far as I'm concerned, it's a wash issue. Flack thinks it looks ass. I don't think it looks ass, but if you didn't like MK11, I think that would probably be the reason why. Go look at the Hollywood stage again. All those reflections would crumple the PS4. Yeah, it does not look like a PS4 game. Not at all. No, sir. No, not with that. With the dude. Bro. Hold up. Look at this shit. Hold on. Right? Look at these fucking stages. Hold on. Let me get around this shit. Look at this Raiden stage, right? Here. This screenshot. This is Adenia. That's not Adenia. Fuck you, dude. Can I just get to the actual screenshot that I'm clicking? It's just going to go into the fatalities. It's not going to let me get the screenshot that I want. Look at this, dude. That does not look like PS4. It just doesn't. Look at this. Look at this background, dude. All of this shit was animated. All those fireworks were going off with fucking ray tracing. Right? Like, this game and it was moving at 60 frames per second. So, like, no, this is not a PS4 game. It does not look like a PS4 game. The PS5 wasn't that big of an upgrade over the PS4, and I think that's what a lot of people are like, it doesn't look next gen, and it's like, next gen wasn't that much of a leap over last gen. Like, it's not like from PS2 to PS3 where, like, you could literally say this shit looks real compared to last gen. It's like, yeah, it looks better than last gen. It absolutely looks like a PS5 game. But that doesn't say much compared to the PS4. The PS3 to PS3 to PS4 was a big jump. Bigger jump than PS4 to PS5, in my opinion. Switch owners are about to become level 1 national threats with pocket nukes they have. Man, I can't believe if they can get this game running on Switch, I'm surprised they don't put it on PS4. A lot of people still don't have PS5s, right? I don't have a PS5. I'm borrowing one. So it's kind of interesting that they're not going to put it on those consoles, but it's going to be on the Switch. That is interesting because Hogwarts is on next gen and it's getting re-released later on the PS4. So maybe they'll do a delayed release like that. Maybe they'll release it after the fact. Because there's a lot of people that haven't upgraded yet, and the way the economy is going, I don't know when I'm ever going to get a PS5, right? Like, my generation has given up on ever owning a home. I've given up on owning a PS5. I'm, like, grateful somebody lets me borrow theirs to stream. But, like, yeah, if they ever were like, yo, I need my PS5 back, then it's like, yeah, I don't have one now, you know? So I hope they can get the game back on PS4. I would be excited for that. I'd buy it on PS4. For sure. Curious about the Raiden situation. Yeah, all of us are. Mortal Raiden looks like a Bodman. Maybe. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Did they bring back Living Forest? Didn't see. Let's see. Is it confirmed to be 60 frames? No, you could tell it's 60 frames. This is not 30 frames per second. Look at this. Right? That's not 30 frames per second. Dude, my eyes hurt at 30 frames per second. That's not 30 frames per second. Because Switch is the only console they have to, right? Use the arrow keys on keyboard and skip to rewind 5 seconds. Really? Oh, fuck me and my universe. Damn. Bro. I literally am a YouTuber that just learned how to YouTube. That's pretty cool. I go frame by frame. Well, no, I don't know about frame by frame, but yeah, like, dude, look at this background, man. That's not going to be on a PS4. All of that lighting and shit is in real time. Like, dude, like, look at the movement of their hair. Right? Hold on. Back 5 seconds. Right? Back 5 seconds again. Here. Look. Look at how fluid that is. Look at the hair movement. Bro, the light is reflecting off of their hair like in real time. Like, I don't think you could do that on PS4 like that to that level. That shit looks really fucking clean. Like, looking at what they're doing with all the lighting and all the fucking, the effects, right? Looking at all of that shit, it's fucking clean as fuck. And that shit's 60 frames per second. Let's see. Well, they ain't gonna go backwards and do 30. I was thinking it would be 120. No, I don't think fighting games will ever do 120. It's kind of unnecessary. How the fuck did you not know arrow keys did that? Cause like I don't fucking do that shit all the time. Dude, I hope they bring back stage fatalities. I want brutalities. I want fatalities. I want stage fatalities. I want friendships. I want fatalities. I want all of it, dude. Like, fuck, man. I'm down for them to add that shit as DLC, dog. I'll spend like $2 for an animality, right? I'll admit it, dude. I'm a bitch. I'll spend $2 for an animality, right? But like, you know, make them dope. Make them dope. I'll buy them as DLC. I don't have a problem like supporting NetherRealm. Right? You could call me a sellout, you could call me a shill, but I don't have a problem giving NetherRealm money. Like, I've enjoyed the games enough to where, like, yeah, whatever, dude. They make a product I enjoy, and I don't mind throwing money at that. Right? So if they added more skins and shit like that, if they added fatalities and brutalities, yeah, I'll buy them. They gave them away for free in 11. I hope they do that again. I don't expect them to do that again, but if they do, fuck yeah. Right? But if not, I'll fucking buy them. Like, dude, from what I see, if the monetization in this game is not overly toxic, right? If the monetization in this game is not overly toxic, then this is everything I want. This is literally everything I want out of this game. I am satisfied. Like this, dude, I can't wait. I'm ready. I don't even want to fucking play nothing now. I don't want to play no games or do nothing. I just want to play this game over and over and over. Over and over. Let's see, make it unlockable, but also you can buy it, right? What's up, Weenie? You can always rewind and go back. No, Badger, that's blasphemy. Yeah, everything is blasphemy. Everything is blasphemy. No, dude, I don't have a problem with DLC. I really don't. I don't have a problem with DLC. I prefer getting complete editions, but if there's never going to be a complete edition, I don't mind just like spending $2 here and there on a skin that I want, right? I don't have a problem with the old Overwatch model of like, here's a loot box and everything's $1, right? If you spend $1, maybe you'll get a skin. And then you can earn the loot boxes for free. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with how they've always done it, right? Here's the season pass. Here's some extra shit as well, but here's a season pass. Buy the characters and then you're in. Here's an expansion. Buy the expansion, you're good, right? I'm cool with all of how they've done it in the past. What I'm not cool with is that battle pass shit, right? That shit's dumb. Dude, give me $15 and then you have to grind for 40 hours to like get this shit. And if you don't grind, then you just don't get it unless you get like the premium edition that's like $40 and then yeah, you get everything right away. Like that shit's dumb. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If they do that battle pass Fortnite shit, I'm out. I don't care how tight the game is. This game just looks like it can have a no blood option. I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm out if they do that shit.
Hey, so, if you, follow YouTube enough, you know that they like to put weird stuff all over the screen for the last 30 seconds. So this is gonna fill that space. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably right there and there. All over the place right now. Yeah, go ahead and click that stuff if you want. And that's 30 seconds.